Hello, my dear students. I Rajvinder Kaur, IP teacher. Today, I would like to discuss about the benefit of opting IP as an optional subject in class 11. I knows that you all are in the dilemma about choosing the subject. So that's why I'm here to guide you about this subject and how it is lucrative for you in your future. So let's start with the introduction of our subject, that is IP, means informatic practices. The aim of this subject is to make a student understand the application development process, gain programming skills in front end application development, and gain skills in the database creation. As we all knows that learning a programming language at the early stage would prove to be a fruitful, especially if you opt for engineering or research career. In other fields too, at a certain point of time, you feel the necessity of programming to ease and improve your work and performance. Now comes to the benefit of this subject. My dear students, IP, there is a huge scope and market waiting to scoop you. In today's time, the century is known as information technology century. There is a good scope in the field of coding, web designing, software handling, artificial intelligence, and many such things. One thing I want to discuss that there is a little struggle to learn the programming languages, but then it's going to be really paying if you learn and catch up with the latest trend and advancement which are happening around us all day. So now let's discuss with the curriculum that is given by the CBSE for this subject. The code for this subject is 065. This subject is of 100 marks, that is divided into two parts. Theory, that is of 70 marks, and practical is of 30 marks. It is divided into 5 units. The first unit is Introduction of Computer System, that is of 5 marks out of 70. Second is Introduction to Python, that is of 25 marks. Data handling using NumPy, that is of 15 marks. Then fourth is database concepts and structured query language, that is of 20 marks. Introduction to emerging trends, it is of 5 marks. Clear? Then practical is of 30 marks and total is 100. Now we'll discuss about unit wise syllabus. Our first unit is Introduction to Computer System. In this unit, we will learn about the basics of computer system, like what is computer, evolution of the computing devices, its different components of computer system, its input if output devices, units of memory, what are the different types of memory, and what all the aspects which are covered in the basics of computer system that we will cover in this unit. And the marks, like the marks dividation, it is of 5 marks from out of 70. The second unit is Introduction to Python language. This is our language. We will learn 2 languages in this IP, that informatic practices. One is a Python and second is SQL, the structured query language. Now next is a Python language. So then why should we learn Python? There are many reasons that Python is in trend nowadays, because the Python supports to testing. It is used in the web development. It is used in artificial intelligence and machine learning process. It is also used in Raspberry Pi, and there is a number of career opportunities in this. If you will learn the Python language, then you will got a number of career opportunities in your life. So in the Python, introduction to Python, firstly we will cover all the aspects of the Python language in the 2 years, +1 and +2. All the basics we will complete in the +1, and advanced concepts we will cover in the +2. So first, in the unit number 2, we will learn about the basics of Python language, like all the control statements, loops, if else statements, for loop, while loop, then all the lists, how to initialize the list, how to manipulate the list. We will learn about the operators, keywords, data type, all the aspects we will cover in introduction. Then data handling using NumPy. In this we will learn about the arrays, that how you have to declare the arrays in Python. These two units will cover, unit number 2 and unit number 3. These two will cover about the Python. Then unit number 4, that is a database concepts and structured query language. Here we will learn about the database concepts. What is a DBMS, RDBMS, tuples, candidate keys, primary key, how we can secure our database, then what kind of keys we can apply on it. Then we will learn about the databases languages like DML, DDL, TCL, DCL. Then after that we will learn about some basics queries, some basics commands of the SQL language, like how you can create a table in the database, then how you will delete it, how you can modify it, how you can apply the condition with the help of where clause. These all will learn about the in SQL. Then the last unit, 5th unit, that is of introduction to the emerging trends. Here we will learn about the trend, what the trend is going on nowadays, that the basic tools we will learn in it, like artificial intelligence, big data, then cloud computing, then all the technologies related thing which are in the trend nowadays, that we will learn in this unit, like NLP, that is natural language processing. We are having total 5 units in this syllabus. Then after that there is a 30 marks for the practical. Then practical, it is divided into 5 parts. The first is problem solving using Python programming language, that is of 8 marks. It is a dividation of 30 marks. That first one or two program will be given to you, that you have to perform on your PCs, and it is of 8 marks. Then you have to solve one problem using NumPy, that is of 5 marks. Then you have to create a database using MySQL and perform some queries on it, that is of 5 marks. Then your practical file, in your practical file you have to write at least 20 Python programs, 5 NumPy programs, and 20 SQL queries. This practical file is totally computerized and spiral binded. It is not a handwritten file, that will not accepted. It is totally a computerized file, that is of 7 marks and 5 marks for the Viva. Then total 30 marks. Then some suggested programs are given, like 5.1 program for the Python. You have to do the 17 programs are given. So we have to do at least minimum 20 Python programs. Then 3 or 4 we will do from our side. Then 5 programs we have to do for the NumPy, then the SQL commands. These 3 things we have to do in our practical file. So I hope that all the things are clear to all. Thank you so much.